Hello and welcome, my name is Raven, and today we're doing the Trials of Reckoning. This is my strategy for the two-headed dragon encounter. As you know, I am not a whale, so we're just kind of making do with what we got. So, as we know, this encounter is a raid boss style, and you get certain bonuses for taking specific units to it. Now, seeing as I don't have a lot of those units, I am just making do with what I got. One of the big things people are going to notice about this, aside from the lack of bonus units, is the fact that I am taking Mont to it, and the reason is because Mont is still a really good tank, and you can use him to manipulate the CT of the dragon fairly well. Now, the other big note here is, obviously, you can exchange Zazan for any time stealer, and both Gaff and Sid are exchangeable for a reasonably leveled Stern or Ruin Stern. So, without further ado, let's get into this and see how we go. Loading. And yeah, as I said, like I have neither Stern nor Ruin Stern, and my Machery is absolutely horrible. So, right off the bat here, we're going to start off, and our Lynx is going to move left just a little bit, and the reason I need her to move left is because she needs to be in range of Dream Within a Dream on one of her next turns after the dragon moves up. So the dragon is relatively slow, thankfully, and you can manipulate his CT pretty easily. So these first couple of turns are just going to be us building our AP reserves because we just want to unload on this thing as soon as we can. So luckily the dragon is aggressive. It's going to move up, and these cactuars are just going to stay where they are, thankfully. But the big move here, and that sets up the rest of the fight, is my Mont is going to sneak up to the left here, and then he's going to full speed break the dragon. He's going to get dragon voiced, which kind of is unfortunate. You know, it's going to cause us to take a bunch of damage here. But now it's Zazan's turn, and the thing that you'll notice on the left here is I'm checking where Zazan's turn lands if I do nothing with him. You know, you'll see me check here left again, check down, and if I move him at all or use any abilities out of him, he's going to fall out of sync with where I need his next turn to be, which is right before the dragon's turn. You're going to see me Devotion now with Sid. Obviously, I want more damage on Sid. The harder he can hit, the better. So we're going to see Sid move into this position, and the reason for this specific tile we'll eventually get to, but it is very important that he moves specifically to that tile. We'll see Lynx buff up again, and she's just building AP. I don't want to run her in too quickly, because if she stands next to the dragon in Dream Within a Dreams twice, it's way too much time next to the dragon, and he can just AoE her down before we even have a chance to get rolling here. So we're going to see us check around with Gaff again. We're going to do a little bit of AP counting. We're going to see him Deception. Maneater doesn't help us at all here, but it does get us some AP, and that's what matters. So now you're going to see us move Zazan in, and he's going to throw his first steal time. We're going to see him dump the CT, get some agility, and what this is going to do is it's going to buy me enough time to start building the chains and to get my initial debuffs up. So we're going to see Shadow Lynx move in here, and she's going to use Dream Within a Dream. She's going to start this first slash chain. Now, this slash chain is very important for this fight. Unfortunately, Zazan is a little bit slow, so he doesn't get the second steal time right where I'd like it, but it is what it is. Crush Armor's going to come across, and he's going to dump the dragon's defense as much as we can. So now the dragon's a little bit soft, and this is the most dangerous part of the fight, because if the dragon counterattacks enough times, he will just absolutely kill your Shadow Lynx, which is very bad. Luckily, she is evade build for me, and she will be able to eat some of this. No, that Thundaga there was actually the reason we moved Sid to that position. If that Black Mage Thundaga Zazan, he's going down. It's just the way it is. So you need to move Sid there to protect the Zazan, and he can pick up that extra AP if you get the lucky trigger. So now the battle is moving, and now we're moving on to just chaining through it. We're going to see Hein come across. It's not going to do a ton of damage. We're going to check. Crush damage will do more, but the reason we shied away from a couple of these other attacks is because we don't have enough for 3 more Hein after. Just in case something goes a little bit wrong, you don't want to get caught out with no AP. This is a relatively long fight. You have, 50 turns to finish it? So you don't really need to worry about the time issue, but you do need to worry about the ads eventually just ganging up on you and things just getting ugly that way. So now here's a point where we have a choice. We can dream within a dream and run away, or we can run away and Hein. What I opt to do here is Hein because I want to protect Shadowlynx. I want her to get that third and fourth attack in because they do become relatively important here. So now we're going to see Zazan take another turn off. He's just going to kind of hang out here. We're going to see a Doten come across and hit Lynx, which is another reason you need to protect her, is because those samurai do like to come across, or ninjas, or whatever they are, at her. We're going to Abyssal Blade or Crushing out of Gaff, and then we're going to Hein again from Sid. There's the Dragon's Voice, which is what you really need to be careful about. But luckily, Mont is tanky, and he can just take these. So we can Beast Breaker here, or we can Power Break. I opt for the Beast Breaker because it's a little more damage, and he's going to take that third counter attack. But we are at the point here where we are just rolling the damage in. Like, as you can see, the Heins from Shadowlynx are doing full damage now. And we've moved our CT around perfectly. We're going to steal time right before the dragon's next turn. Zazan is just going to hang out there and be happy about it. Because that's just going to buy us a ton of attacks. We're going to get, what, 1, 2, 3? 3 more attacks at full damage here, close to full chain against this thing. And we've got more than enough AP to make sure that happens. So we're going to check Divine Ruining here. I don't really see the value in it once I kind of looked at it and, looked at the dragon's HP. So we are just going to take the Hein. We're going to do, actually, we're going to take Crush Armor, which is probably smarter because I don't remember how much time was left on this. We're going to Crushing Blow here for the 10,000, and we could have gone for Abyssal Blade, or Trader Blade, but I didn't want to risk moving Gaffin and accidentally getting him killed, especially if something weird happened, like one of the ads decided to attack him, or we got a bad counterattack. And then for our final attack here, Shadowlynx is just going to move in and finish it off. In any case, we will move to the scoreboard here. And as you can see, it's not our best score, but it's not a bad score either. A little bit of reward. But that's the strategy I've been using. Obviously, a lot of the units are interchangeable, but I really am pleasantly surprised with the way Mont is kind of working out here. In any case, if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and check out the links below to help support me. See you next time.